Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. Make sure you comment the word cream, C-R-E-A-M. We're gonna do another ice cream themed craft tonight. And we're actually gonna use this big old transfer, but we're just gonna use the bottom part of this transfer tonight, okay? So make sure you comment the keyword. You'll get the supply list for everything I'm using, but we do have a little bit of painting to do tonight. These do come available in a chalk chip for you. I did put that in the link if you are wanting that. Just comment the word cream and I will send you all of the info, y'all. Hello, y'all. Today is Tuesday, right? I keep thinking today's Monday, but it's Tuesday, right? Hello, Uncorked Creations. How are you? All right. I'm going to base paint these white because I want these to be nice and bright. So I always tell y'all to base coat or put a coat of white down to help brighten up your colors. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to just put a base coat of white down first, and then we'll paint these on top. Hello. Hi, Dolores. How's everybody doing? So we are just going to paint these white. We'll dry them, and then we are going to paint them a different color. Hello, Pam. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Our keyword is cream. Can someone comment the word cream and let me know if the keyword is working? Because I am not too sure. Hi, Cheryl. Alrighty. So base coating all of these in white, and then we're going to dry. And we are going to use a chalkboard surface today. We're going to do all sorts of things. So don't go anywhere. What are you making? We are making a little ice cream sign. We are making a little ice cream sign, but I'm base painting my ice cream cone and my scoops white. That way my color is a little bit brighter when I go to put my other colors on top. All right, give me a second. Let me pull up comments over here. There we go. Hi, Melinda. Hello. All right, so we're going to paint these. We're going to paint Peachy Keen, and we're going to go in with teal for our scoop colors, okay? It works. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know, Cheryl. Yes, our keyword is cream. I'm trying to pull up comments over here, so just give me a second, y'all. You got the message. Perfect. Okay. I'm thinking here. Hello, Linda. Linda, I emailed you back earlier today. I don't know if you got the email, but I did email you back, my friend. All right, so we're going to go in with Peachy Keen and teal and camel, okay? So these are the three colors we're going to use. We're going to do Peachy Keen on the top. So I'm going to spray a little bit of water into my paste. I'm using not distilled water, which is fine. Because I'm at the end of my jar, so it's not gonna do anything to it. Can't wait to get my order. Yay, 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 yay. I'm so excited for you to get your order. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love all that Texas themed stuff that you got. Hi, Donna. Thanks, Melinda. Thank you so much. And I think I need another jar of Peachy Keen because this guy is pretty much dry for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Robin. How are you? Oh, Boone says hello. There's Boonies. He says hello, y'all. All right, we're going to go in with teal. And we're going to paint this guy in teal. And then we're going to paint our cone in camel. We're definitely going to need another coat of the Peachy Keen. And a note to self, I need to get a new jar of Peachy Keen. Yep, he says hello. Y'all know him. He always has to make an appearance at some point. If y'all could do me a huge favor, hit that heart button and sprinkle the video. That helps me out tremendously. We're almost to 14,000 followers, which is just craziness. So if you haven't hit the follow button, please do so. And, oh, Boone. He can't help himself, y'all. I know. The kitties say hello. Oh, you enjoy hearing him. He's just sitting here staring at me, y'all. Well, now he is. He was just running around. All right, one more. We're gonna get out our camel color. This is a gorgeous color. I love this color. Hi, Deb. Hello. How are you, my friend? If you're just popping on, say hey and comment the word cream. We are just painting a little bit before we start chalking. Hi, Nicole. How are you? All right. Let me get in here with the Peachy Keen. This is extremely dry, so I don't know how well we're going to be able to get this covered. Let's see. I'm going to spray a bunch of water. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Ursula. How are you? Thank you for coming back, my friend. All right, let's see if I can get this covered. I might have to run and go get another jar of Peachy Keen because it's just not painting because the paste is so dang dry. Ah, here we go. Let me mix it. That might help. Okay, put a little bit into the lid of my jar and let's see if that helps. I am on the struggle bus with this Peachy Keen tonight. There we go. That's better. Still not completely perfect, but it's better than what it was. I am good, Miss Ursula. Just busy, busy, busy. About to head out of town. I'm going to Dallas for a few days to hang out with some friends and get to see all the new stuff that's coming out, which I'm so excited about. All right. So now that I have paste all over my hands and I'm completely out of baby wipes, I'm just going to have to use this guy. Thank you. It'll be good. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's supposed to rain on Thursday as I'm driving up there. So I'm hoping that the rain can just like hold out just a little bit until I get there. All right, let's close all this up and we are going to dry it and then we're going to get started on the other piece, okay? So, whoops. All right, y'all tell me, what did y'all have for dinner tonight? What did y'all eat? What did you make? Did you go anywhere? Thanks, Miss Stephanie. It should be fine. I got paste all over me. What's new? Not here. It's going to be in the high 90s. Yeah. It's Chinese food. Yum. Yum. A brisket sandwich. Hi, Miss Tammy. I didn't even see you come on, my beautiful friends. Okay. These are nice and dry. So we're going to put those to the side. Now I'm going to pull out my arch and easel, which, oh my goodness, y'all, I'm a mess. So this is a surface. It's a chalkboard surface. It does come with a stand. You get a white side and a black side, but both are chalkboard. We're going to use the white side tonight. Now I did clean it off, but I'm going to show y'all something. I don't know if y'all can see like the little shadows. I did like a bee design on here. And I don't know, y'all can see like the little shadows of the bees before. I'm going to show you barbecue ribs, tossed salad, baked chicken, nothing. Me too, Miss Nancy. Spaghetti, yum, yum, yum. So I'm going to show y'all. The ghosting will happen on chalkboards. You can take your board eraser and scrub it as much as you can. But if for some reason it still doesn't want to come up, get you some Awesome Spray from the dollar store or from wherever. And you're going to spray your chalkboard and it should come up, okay? Ooh, homemade enchiladas, taco bowls, yum. So I sprayed it. I'm gonna let it sit for a second. Fried cabbage and tomatoes and cornbread casserole, yum. Oh my goodness, I need to come to y'all's houses. And I'm just gonna use a paper towel to kind of scrub it off. And I'm gonna get my board eraser and I'm gonna scrub, just because that's what it needs. And it came right off. So that's a little hack for you. If you are having a hard time getting the shadowing off of your chalkboards, especially your white chalkboards, use a little bit of Awesome Spray and it should come right up. Okay, I'm gonna spray it one more time with water and then we will wipe it right off. Yay! I know those coasters were so fun to make. I really enjoyed making those. Well, I'm just making more of a mess. Shocker. All right, so we're gonna pull out, this is a big old giant transfer. This one is called Best in Town. We have not done anything with the top part, but we're just gonna use the bottom part where it says life is short, eat the ice cream first. And then we're gonna build our ice cream cone. Hi, Georgiana, how are you? All right, I'm going to peel this up, maybe, if I can get it. If I can get it. Maybe not. What the heck? I'm really struggling. What is happening? Give me a second, y'all. There we go. All right. I'm going to use my transfer trimmers and I am just going to cut on the line like so. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other pieces. Are y'all going on any trips this summer? I think I asked y'all that before, but I can't remember. Are y'all going anywhere? We are not. We are staying home. We were supposed to go to Mexico, but that kind of fell through, which is fine. Sometimes those really stick. Yeah, they do. They do. You're right. All right, so we're going to start with life is short. We're going to start with the wording. Okay, and we are going to fuzz. We're going to fuzz this extremely well because we are going to put it on our chalkboard and we don't want it to stick too well. So just make sure you fuzz it decently. Thank you for those hearts. I appreciate it, y'all. And I'm going to put this more towards the right side because our ice cream cone is going to kind of go like so. Okay. Like that. I think it needs to come up a little bit. Had a trip planned, but we'll spend the summer with the doctor appointments. Oh no, Miss Cheryl, I'm so sorry. Not this year, hoping to save to go next year. Ooh, Hawaii, that would be amazing. I've been to Hawaii one time. One time when I was in high school, it was for a dance. I was on the dance team, and it was a dance trip that we did. We went and competed in Hawaii. It was fun. All right. We're going to push this down, making sure that there are no air bubbles. And so we're going to use Coral, Teal, going home for Wisconsin for 2 weeks, and Tide. So we're using Coral, Teal, and Tide. Let me grab some squeegees. Here we go. All right, so I think we're going to start with Coral at the top. And we are going just to work our way down like so. Tell me, did y'all get the message that I was live? Because typically our numbers aren't this low, so I'm wondering if my messaging system isn't working. Hi, Dawn. How are you? No traveling for me this summer. Hi, Stephanie. I started grad school. Oh, that's awesome. Well, congratulations on starting grad school. That is amazing. What are you going to grad school for? Y'all did. Okay. Then never mind. All right. I'm going to peel this up, release it, and I'm going to push down, and I'm going to go in with Teal, like so. And we are just going to work our way down until we get everything nice and covered. Where is my teal lid? Right here. All right, lift it up. Looks good. Push down, and now we're gonna go in with Tide 5 minutes after you started. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on. I actually got it quicker than usual. Okay, would it be helpful if I also put like a message in the broadcast channel that I'm going live? I don't want to like bother people or over message in there, but sometimes I feel like Facebook just isn't doing its job. Okay. So we got coral, teal, tide. We're gonna lay this back down and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go in with coral. This is a little dry, so I am gonna have to work quickly with the coral color before it dries on me. Okay. Pick up all the extra that's sitting on top because we don't want it to look fuzzy. You haven't chalked in such a long time. I have all my stuff just, yes, it's so fun. It's so relaxing. Thank you, Ursula. Hi, Debbie. Thank you. It is easy. It is this easy, I promise. You just gotta practice. It just takes practice. And don't compare yourself to me. I've been doing this for almost 4 years, almost on the daily basis. So I've had lots of practice, and y'all, even sometimes my projects don't turn out the way they're supposed to. So don't compare. Just a little suggestion, all right? There's that. We're gonna lay this back down. We're gonna do the last part of this, and then we will do the ice cream cone and put it all together, and then we are done. But this idea came directly from the chalk website. I didn't come up with this. I just looked at the chalk website, and they gave me the idea. Woo, y'all, look at that. 5 or 6 minutes into the live. Hi, Shauna. Ooh, Panama Beach. Wow, has it been that long? Yep, I've been doing this for 4 years next month. Okay, put that to the side. Let's clean our transfer really quickly. And then we are gonna do the ice cream. I've been in a slump. I have so much to work on. Just got to get a bump to, I know. I feel you. I think it's just that summertime like slump. I'm feeling it too. I'm struggling with like ideas and inspiration, and that's why I'm looking forward to going to Dallas this week, because I get to see my friends, 1, who motivate me, and then 2, I also get to see all the new stuff that's coming out for fall, and fall always gets me motivated again. I will say that. Just got another big box from Track today. I haven't opened it. I know, all the 70% off stuff is amazing. If y'all haven't checked out the chalk website, go to the specials tab, because there's a bunch of stuff on at 70% off. And a lot of it, not a lot of it, but several things have already sold out. So if you want to save some money, be sure to go check that out. And a lot of the stuff is retired. So dry this off. I need to get back into it. I got away from it. I know, Miss Stephanie. I know. Life just has been hard, and that's okay. Hi, Marcy. How are you, my friend? All right, we're going to put this right back on its backer sheet. Like so. And we're going to lay this down. And then let me think through this. So we're going to use coral, tide, teal. So I still need all these colors. Okay, let's wax. Sorry if you got a message, Linda. That wasn't supposed to happen. I apologize. All right, so I am going to heat up my wax just to soften it up a bit. And we are going to wax our surface because we painted this and we don't want the stickiness of the transfer to pull up the color. I get bummed when I look because I know I can't. Oh, Miss Bambi, I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. Let's pull all 3 of these pieces out to fuzz. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to fuzz, okay? So make sure you fuzz them really well. Fuzzing just adds a little bit of lint to the back, making them a little less sticky, because you don't want them to be too sticky. Oh, thank you, Miss Stephanie. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. I will admit, y'all, I'm on the struggle bus right now, like with with being motivated and inspired. I just kind of taken this month, honestly, just like as a breather. I haven't been doing as much as I normally have been. And it's been nice, but I've got to get back into it. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that after Dallas, I'm like, get my butt in gear, you know? Hi, Billy. Thank you, Georgiana. I appreciate that. All right. So we're just going to line these up. And if you are just popping on, comment the word cream and you'll get the supply list for everything I'm using. We are just creating a little ice cream summery craft because y'all said y'all wanted more summer stuff. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to go over coral with this, and then we're also, boom, we're also going to use a little bit of cherry, not cherry, candy apple to do the cherry. So I'm going to go over the ice cream, the outline of the ice cream. So the base color is Peachy Keen. And then I'm going over it with coral. Okay, just taking off a little bit of that extra paste. And going over it like so. That looks good. I am going to peel this up to release the paste just because my paste is a little bit dry. Okay, looks good. Then we're gonna go in with, hi Dee, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And we're just gonna do the whole thing in candy apple. I don't know why I keep saying cherry. We're gonna go and do the entire cherry in candy apple. Okay, you could use cherry for this color if you wanted to. I'm just gonna use candy apple. Looks good. Close this up. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Love that. Need something cute. Basketball. My 13-year-old just got 2 games. Ooh. I'll have to look. I will have to look and see what I have. All right, let's close up our teal because we don't need this anymore. How is your heat supposed to be 116? It was kind of warm today, but I really didn't, honestly, I didn't really go outside. But it's also, we are supposed to be getting rain the next couple of days. So I'm ready to be able to craft again. I know. Yeah, I know. Like I need some motivation back. You know what I mean? Make each team of something. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to read comments. Take care. Gotcha. All right, let's go over this in Tide. Okay. We got our Tide color here, but the heat has been, you know, it's South Texas in the summer, which is to be expected. I feel like it's been hotter, or the heat index has been higher than it normally is at this point in the year. But we're supposed to get rain the next couple of days, so the temperature is supposed to be low, but the humidity is going to be not fun. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That looks so good. Okay. Where am I going to put that? Put that there. And then we are going to go over this guy. I'm going to go over it in Dune, which is a really pretty light color. Everyone is under a heat dome. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just like ready for the heat to be over with. And unfortunately, we're just getting started here in Texas. You know what I mean? The heat can last until October. Yay! Yay for living in Texas. I hate to disappoint you, but if you're headed this way, I know. No rain, lots of heat. Oh, goodness gracious. Don't tell me that, Miss Inez. All right, and there is our cone. We'll put that to the side. Let's clean these up real quick, and then we'll put it all together. So, Miss Inez, y'all aren't supposed to be getting rain with this, like, tropical storm that's coming through. I guess it's just South Texas. Darn. Of course I leave when it's supposed to cool off just a little bit. You know what I mean? What is the name of the last color you used on the cone? It's Dune. D-U-N-E. All right, so we'll scrub the front, we'll scrub the back, we'll dry these off, we'll put them back on the backer, and then we will put this together. I think this turned out really cute. The colors are like perfect together. Okay, so let's dry this off. You're getting rain from it here. Miss Billy, remind me, where in Texas are you about? I can't remember. I cannot remember where you're at. That looks so cool. Wish you didn't have to buy that huge transfer just for that. I know. But I want to do another sign for the ice cream. The big ice cream sign. But the great thing is you get 30% off as a Perks member. So you do save some money by being a Perks member, which is amazing. East Texas. Oh, okay, gotcha. Alrighty, let's put this back on here. And I am going to just line this up the best that I can. Like so. Ooh. Put these back. And we are good to go. We did have a chalk surface, a chalkboard surface that matched this, but it sold out. So I'm thinking of cutting one on my machine. If y'all would be interested in that. I don't know. It'd be pretty big. That's dry. So let's get these pieces out. Let's dry them. So right next to Dallas. Gotcha. Alrighty, let's dry these, y'all. This is so cute. These colors are perfect together. Hit that heart button for me if you can. We're going to make sure that this is completely dry. And then hopefully I can find my glue dots. Thank you. Hi, Patty. Hopefully I can find my glue dots and we can attach this. I realize that's like the one thing I forgot to grab. Hi, Donna Deek. How are you, my friend? Well, let's see. Oh, yep. All right, yeah. So let's do this. So we're going to kind of put this more at an angle. Okay. So I did use wood cutouts for my ice cream. I'm doing good, Donna. But there are chalk shapes available on the website for the ice cream cone. So I'm trying to decide, do I want it like angled or do we want it straight? What do y'all think? Hi, Lisa. I'm doing good. Do y'all want it straight or angled? Thank you. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Straight or angled. Now, I am going to use glue dots to put these on my surface. That way I don't have to ruin my surface. So these are just glue dots I got from Amazon. Oop. That's not it. It's this one that I need. Angled, angled, straight. Hold on. Let's see. I think I kind of like it straight. I mean, I do like it angled, but I think it looks better straight. I'm going to do straight, but angled would work too. Okay, so I'm using glue dots. Glue dots are a great way to add like cutouts to certain surfaces that you don't want to necessarily ruin with hot glue or anything like that. So I use glue dots. This does not want to come off. Okay. So I'm going to put this down like so and push. But make sure you get the removable glue dots. That way they don't stick extremely well or like too well and then you can't remove it. Okay. putting these down. Ooh, maybe. Okay, put that down. And then one more, and then we're done. So y'all hit that heart button for me. Sprinkle the video. Our keyword is cream, like ice cream. So when you comment that keyword, you'll get the supply list. But I like this surface because it's a chalkboard. See, it like sticks really well. I like this surface because it's a chalkboard, so you can reuse it over and over again, okay? So there it is. What do y'all think? So it does come with a black side, but they're both chalkboards. And it does come with the easel. What do y'all think? I think this turned out really cute. Super, super cute. Thank you. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. All right, let's pick a winner. Y'all have been fabulous. I'm going to pick a winner from the comments to win some Happy Mail from me. Let me refresh this over here. But there it is. Super simple and easy. Log in. Hold on, I gotta log in. Hi, Brenda, how are you? Now I want ice cream. I know, that's 2 ice creams in a row. So that's another question is, which ice cream cone do you like more? The big one or the small one? Which one do you like? I love how this one turned out. Love it. I think that's one of my more favorite door hangers I've made. All right, let's go here, get comments. Alrighty, pick a winner, the small one. Miss Robbie Simpson. Miss Robbie, are you still here, my friend? Both, but the big one. Yeah, I do. I think I like that one more. I need to make there for my husband. Miss Robbie, if you are here, please let us know that you're here. Send me a message saying, hey, I won, and I will get a form for you to fill out to claim your prize. But y'all, I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon. I'll be on around like 3:45 tomorrow afternoon, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.